So the water comes out there, comes back in here, up through there. There's an overflow there that hopefully never has to get used. Up and into here. I keep the lid on just because it's kind of noisy if I'm videotaping. There's input from both of the, I guess, drip trays. Down in here, I use those to keep the hose from kinking. It's mildly sketchy, but I wanted the ability to move this in and out. And the more I'm thinking about it, the more I don't think it's going anywhere. And also, I think I need it more out than anything, but I got no more room. We'll deal with that problem when it comes about. Maybe there's some plants that we can swap sides and end up with some that can take the brunt of the light and some that just can't. I could turn some lights off. Right now I have, because I just noticed that with no nutrients, I was burning them all up. There's just an idea of what it looks like. What else? We got the power set up there. It's not the best setup in life, but it works. I know it looks like I'm plugging in a million lights, but they're 45 watts each. So, and I don't even have all of them on when it's fully rocking. I'm only 3 on this side and 4 on this side. So 1 here. This light setup, I'd rather switch. I think it should be coming from the top and blasting down. And maybe if I just had 2 lights blasting down, that would be more than this whole setup needs right now. We'll see how it all grows in. This is just the idea of when I mineralize, I got extra water, let's put it in there. Plus it's highly, lots of nutrients in the water, so let's get it in there. The stuff with the big roots, it won't grow in there. It won't grow in here, so I need someplace to grow it. I want it. Tomatoes, cantaloupe, and cucumber is really the big point of this. Mineralization tank. One thing I wish I did was just did levels better, because it's hard to drain this one. I don't know. If I had some sort of, what are those, cone bottom ones and a cone bottom tank, what I really learned is spend the money on proper stuff. I spent it where I had to, and I went cheap where I had to, and I've redone a bunch of things. So now I'm kind of just like, well, lesson learned. Anything that needs to be replaced kind of has to be, you got to spend the dollars on it. Like the seedling tray, there was all these cheap thin plastic things. They're rigged up and they started leaking because they don't, I mean, compared to this is this thick thick plastic. Essentially, we got the 1-inch drain, uniseals everywhere. They've been golden for me. It's so nice just to be like, oh, pop a hole, uniseal. Start messing with bulkheads and, oh, do I have these little plastic seals, or maybe I should silicone it just for extra. No, it's so, yeah, so here it is, the whole setup. Kind of take a step back. Strawberries. I thought that if we have beans and peas or whatever, we can pull it out and just hang it off the side. It'll hang off the side. Blueberry, some right down in there. 1, 2, 3 cloves of garlic. I was just in the cupboard, saw them growing. You can be in our garden. Lettuces of sorts. There's everything. It is starting to come around though, as we get into it. These were planted later. The beans, I don't know. Apparently I don't know how to grow beans yet. Some lettuces. Strawberries that are doing not bad. Any that die off, I just try to pull them out and compost them. We'll end up with a solid few. Over here, some stuff that just didn't happen before we had any nitrates. What do you have? Things down here. It just didn't happen. Some of these clusters that are just getting bigger. I'm excited to see how it works.